Alright, I am back for some Pioneer. I'm going to be using a Dimir Cauldron deck, the same one I played last week. This one I saw in the list by Kosher Sandwich. Basically, it uses Witch's Oven and the Cauldron Familiar combo to cheat out a bunch of prized amalgams, and has a bunch of other great graveyard stuff, and hopefully you'll see that in this match here. If you want to see the whole deck list, you can check out the last video. I'll include that in the description. Ashok Fan. I think this is keepable. Not my favorite, but you can play a Scrap Heap into Prized, into Haunted Dead. Not an explosive start, but like a fair start, I guess. I'm feeling a little bit better about this. If we can get the Cauldron a-brewing. Taste the pain. Drain them for one. Prophetic Flamespeaker is pretty sweet art. I like their avatar. Alright, remember we have to play Island next turn, otherwise our Drowned Catacomb won't come in untapped. I'm telling you guys this, you can remind me. Nothing feels worse than misclicking that and wasting a whole turn time walking yourself. Alright. Well, I didn't realize we were going to draw this. Swing with the kitten. They're gonna blast my kitty cat? That would be shocking. And appalling. Alright. If you want to use a counterspell on this, you go ahead. Be my guest. I'm guessing Izzet Charm to dig. Ooh. Stomp. This card pisses me off. It's a 4/3 for 3 that has a good ability. Oh, but also it deals 2 damage first. Just ridiculous. It's too good of a creature. Remember when red had like 3 ones for 3? Now they have 4 3s for 3 with upside. If you try to kill it, it deals 2 damage to you. Stupid. Luckily I can chump with these amalgams that will keep coming back forever. I can Deep Fiend at this point and tap their lands because I'll be at 7 mana, although we want to have more power in play before we start Deep Fiending. Next turn I'll probably just Haunted Dead, hoping I can kill it off somehow. Izzet Charm. Guessing they're digging for like the 4 damage exile damage spell. Ooh, Flamewake Phoenix. That's spicy. Didn't see that one coming. That's a spicy meatball. Okay. I'll take full price Emery versus Haunted Dead. I think we just play Haunted Dead here. I really hope they attack with Bone Crusher now. Thing is, even if we kill the Flamewake Phoenix, they'll get it back. This deck felt a little more fair when the Bone Crusher Giants were Nivik Cyclopses. Or like the, you know, the 4/3 can only attack if you've cast a non-creature spell. Or instant or sorcery. Bone Crusher into Flamewake Phoenix just feels a little brutal. Kind of looks like the ogres from Games Workshop. Like if you ever play Blood Bowl or Warhammer Fantasy. Looks like an ogre. Doesn't really look like a giant to me. Usually the giants look a little less human in Magic. But not always. Not always. They're thinking, what could they be thinking about? What not to play, huh? Right, I think I attack with everything except the Familiar. And then I will Deep Fiend my Haunted Dead if necessary. What, are they gonna Deep Fiend me with their Flamewake Phoenix? Wow. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Whoa, Kozilek's Return. Well, I think I should sacrifice my Haunted Dead and pay the ultimate price. Wow. Their deck looks so wheat. I want to play this. Okay. Great, you got it. Tap all of my lands. Get the board sweeper back to your hand. Or, I mean, they can deal 5 damage to everything if they want. I wonder if they will. They do. It's kind of interesting because we both have ways to get everything back from our graveyard, so I don't really know if this benefits them in the way they think it does. Alright, let's see what I draw. Ooh, they lightning axe it. Oh, that stinks. Double Emery. Get your Phoenix on. Swing for 7, but I'll still be alive, and I'll get plenty of blockers. Eventually. Oh, no. They're going to chain him. Alright, good game. They swing for 10 and win. Tormod's Crypt is good against them. I think that's it. I could do Unmoored Ego. I'll put 1 and take out 1 scrap heap and take out a Thoughtseize. Take out a Emery. Alright, we'll try it. Although actually Emery gets better with, let's take out 1 more Thoughtseize. Emery actually gets better with Tormod's Crypt, and Tormod's Crypt gets better with Emery. Because obviously I'll keep a hand that's Tormod, Emery, Swamp, Haunted Dead, Smuggler's Copter, and just crush them on turn 4. Because I'll draw into 2 prized amalgams. Yep, drew it up that way. Let's just play it that way. I'm sure MTGO will cooperate fully. They're really thinking over their sideboard plan. Or they're like quick running to the bathroom. Oh my gosh, it's the longest minute ever. I hope they do play the next round. If they just quit, I'd be very unhappy. Yeah, we'll keep this. And we'll stitch your supply into some prized amalgams, hopefully. We can always off our Stitcher's supplier too. Alright, Prized amalgam, prized amalgam. Now I'd like to draw an Emery, please. So we can get that Tormod's crit back. A shock. A shock. A shock. A shock. It's me. They still got their upkeep set from last game where they had the Elder Deep Fiend. Whoa. Just because I said your name doesn't mean you have to show up here. We're not going to kill the Stitcher's Familiar or Stitcher's Supplier just yet, in case they do have a way to clear my graveyard. But then I do want to, because then we can start getting stuff back with Cauldron Familiar. If it's a prized amalgam. Let's turn to what can you be thinking about for so long? Lol, good stuff, nice. Oh shoot, I missed it. Always good to have a nice opponent to play against. Darn. We did not get what we wanted. But we can start draining for a bunch. We can attack for one, sack. Whoa. Let's attack first. And then we're just going to be able to drain. That's kind of crazy. 3 witches' ovens is kind of gross. I'm excited. Are they gonna censor this? They can. Is it charm? They realize that that's just actually too many witches' ovens at that point. They'd just be taking so many a turn. Alright, end step. You will get a Cauldron Familiar back. Sacrifice a Cauldron Familiar. Get a Cauldron Familiar back. Sacrifice a Cauldron Familiar. Get a Cauldron Familiar back. And now it's 12 to 22, baby. Face my ferocious felines. Ooh, and a Tormod's Crypt to play against them. Alright, let's attack first. Take him to 10, alright. Cast a Tormod's Crypt, and we'll pass. If they don't counter this. They might. Okay, that's fine. I mean, if they don't have a way to deal with our artifacts, we're going to beat them here. They're going for something. They're digging. We got the Flamewake Phoenix and the Kozilek's Return, so... Really, one prized amalgam would have done a lot here. Alright, I would like to draw Emery here. Oh, my deck was not taking requests. Alright, got him down to 6. We are very close to killing them. They do have a Wandering Fumaroli now. And now they have a Rekindling Phoenix. So a blocker. Oh, 2 blockers. Okay. That slows it down, but I will be able to just drain them. Oh, they're going to attack. Interesting. I think that's a mistake, but whatever. I don't make the rules. I'm guessing this means they have Deep Fiend, and that's the reason they're doing this all. We are going to attack, though. Alright, I will kill my 1 cat. Create food. I can't quite kill them. So I will just play Haunted Dead, and I don't even know if that matters. If they kill everything, then I have Haunted Dead in the graveyard at least. I think that's one reason to do it. Even if they have Deep Fiend at this point, I should be able to use my Witch's Oven to defeat them. Okay. This makes me think they're going to Kozilek's Return. Right, I'm going to sacrifice Haunted Dead, because if they cast Kozilek's Return, yeah, then it kills my familiar too. I don't know if that's correct, but that's what I'm doing. I could bring one familiar back and drain them to 2, but I'm not going to. I'm going to make them have something here. Let's see what you got. Alright, and we don't use Witch's Oven here because I actually want the Witch's Ovens to be used for killing my familiars later. Because I need to kill them more. Alright, so now we Cauldron Familiar. Cauldron Familiar. Alright, we win. Sweet, that was a really close one. Let's take in one Unmoored Ego and one Smuggler's Copter. Yeah, it turns out having double Witch's Oven, double Cat, pretty good when they have nothing on the board. Just draining them for 2, attacking for 2, drain them for 2, attack them for 2. Pretty soon they're dead. It all comes down to this final battle. We haven't had an explosive hand against them. Hopefully we can get an explosive Stitcher Amalgam hand going. God. It's so close. The double Emery is not very good. This is a sad keep. I'm going to put Scrounger on the bottom for now. Unmoored Ego is a way we win through hard times. Creepy art. Okay, hopefully we draw a swamp here. We do not. What's it better to play? Drowned Catacomb or Choked Estuary? If we draw a swamp next turn, we can cast the Choked Estuary when it's in our hand. If we draw a swamp next turn, we can play the swamp and then play Drowned Catacomb. Guess it doesn't really matter. Yeah, okay. We got double Witch's Oven into Emery. Hopefully we draw a swamp or island next turn. Perfect. Once again, they counter the second Witch's Oven. That's okay. We can deal with that. We can even use Emery to get that oven back, baby. No one's ever really gone. No one's ever really gone. Wow. We'll play Emery. And because of that, we will play Choked Estuary. We can get Tormod's Crypt next turn, which is pretty exciting. Especially since we can do Tormod's Crypt and still play Haunted Dead if we so wish. Oh, are they going to deal 2 damage to everything? Izzet Charm, just deal 2 damage to... okay, well we will create a food at least. In case we end up with a cat in our graveyard for any reason. Illegal attack, what's that mean? Oh, it attacks each combat if able. Oh, that's why I was like, they should leave that back to block. They literally couldn't. Shows how much I know about Flamewake Phoenix. Would I rather have Haunted Dead out or Cauldron Familiar? Let's just play Haunted Dead this turn. All right. Let's see. Yeah, Izzet seems really fun. I wonder if they play Treasure Cruise because they have things like they have things like Izzet Charm to fill the graveyard. You could. Alright, we'll take 2. I don't think it's going to help us to block it. Hopefully they don't Deep Fiend us on our turn. That would be a brutal. If they do, I think I sacrifice Haunted Dead and bring it back. Okay, they are going to do that. What do they tap? Okay, so we are going to sacrifice Haunted Dead and bring back Haunted Dead with our 2 cards. And they will tap our stuff, unfortunately. I'm going to keep the island in hand in case I need to discard for any reason, mostly Haunted Dead. So this way I have a chance at bringing Haunted Dead back. I don't know if I'll do it, but I can. Oh, running out of time. I don't think this match is going to last another 5 minutes one way or the other. Leave the Scrounger dead. I'm going to attack with Prized Amalgam here. It doesn't really do anything, though. Yeah, I guess we go aggro. Alright, if they block like that, we will create a food token there. Deal 5. And we will be able to chump with Cauldron Familiar again. Interesting, they don't attack with the Deep Fiend. Okay. Alright, let's get the cat back. And we will Haunted Dead. Now we have a scrap heap in our graveyard in case we need it. I think I would like to draw Cauldron most of all. Or the Witch's Oven again. Stitcher's Supplier, okay. Well, let's attack with everything. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Play Stitcher Supplier. And we can bring back a Cauldron Familiar twice now. So we should be sitting pretty. Unless they have a big old burn spell, we should win. But they could. They could have it. Alright, we are going to get a Cauldron Familiar. That brings back a Prized Amalgam. Go to the end step. We are going to sacrifice a Cauldron Familiar. And we're going to get it back. Alright, let's attack with everything, and hopefully that's it. Alright, we win! Well, that was a fun, fun matchup. I'll make sure to get Ashok Fan that list here, and get theirs, because there's a spicy brew. I have a lot of the cards. Depending on how much it costs, you might see me running this really quickly, but hope you have a good one, and subscribe for more fun Pioneer content like this.